What'd you do? You went live already?
You said you were ready.
I said I'm ready. I didn't mean we had to go live early.
I mean, ready means ready.
So we're early.
Are
We
we
are
early?
early.
We
Yeah,
are
we
not
are.
early. It's
We sure are.
59.
Is it?
1 minute before clock-in time is not early.
Well, when I see 6:59 on my clock, I say we're early. Okay,
Okay.
we're here.
Well, do you want me to shut it off for
No.
50
We're good. We're
seconds?
good. We're good. See, everybody here is still at 6:59. Colby Queso, Mex Inspect, Max Ove, all 6:59
Hi, everybody.
on the time stamp. Oh, there we go. Mexican Spec 7, Inspector Bruce 7, Braden 7, Mark Sauve 7, Lester LeSabre, Colby Queso. There you go. We're on time now.
You all get 4 points. Congratulations for getting that 7 p.m. timestamp. Dean Stevenson also gets the 4.
What's this 8.5? Everything he does is a half.
I'm trusting you. I'm trusting all of you to keep track of your points. I don't got a database or a spreadsheet to keep track of all these points. You keep track of the points.
Slimo's here.
Johnny
7
C.
o'clock.
and
Johnny C.
Slimo also got the 4 points.
Oh, it's on. It just isn't
And
reacting.
Dougster.
We're just not reacting. Yeah, Dougster's here. Hey, he said last night on his live.
Potato to you, Mr. Dougster.
He says, I'll see you tomorrow. And he's here. We're seeing him tomorrow. Oh, yeah, that's right. Mexican Spec started giving away Mexican Spec points.
There's an 18% exchange
I
rate.
asked him what the exchange rate was.
Is that a reciprocal tariff, Mexican Spec?
No, it's just
How dare you?
It's just the exchange rate.
All right,
Yeah.
everyone. Welcome to Tuesday night live from Clarksville, Tennessee. I am Kim of Kim Fixes Things. I'm here with Buff Del Campo, the namesake of the channel you have found. We are here to entertain you for the next couple of hours. We are streaming live in high definition. Look at all the kilobits. Look at it. Look at it. Look at them. Kilobitting.
Well, before we go on to the picture that's up there, I actually had a request in here from Braden, want to know what they have in Antarctica, and I happen to know the answer, so I went and searched it real quick. And it's a little picture, but I can make it bigger. And it had an Antarctica license plate on it that had the number 1 that somebody made. But that was it. That was the first Antarctica car. Just for interest. So now we'll go back to our other taillights car.
Wait a minute. That was the first car in Antarctica?
I don't know. It's the first one that was a car. The Russians had some specialized big track vehicles, and we already got ads. How did we miss that?
Oh.
Yeah, but that was the first one that was just a car. So I just thought I'd put, because Braden asked, so I put it up. I knew the answer, so I put it up.
Just floated there.
It floated there.
Yeah. Yep. I was thinking stuff and you distracted my brain. My little squirrel brain.
I'm sorry.
Ah.
Demon Steven says, truth. I think it did come from New Zealand. I think that car did come from New Zealand.
Oh, nice.
So, I'm sorry. I interrupt Kim, and I got her all off balance now. So, sorry about that. No, those aren't Lincoln. No. Mexican Spec, you should know what those are. Look up 1957 or 1958 Packard. And if you want to see what that Buick looks like, that's what it's supposed to look like with Buick taillights.
I would never have known.
And I think those Packard taillights just look like they belong there. I think it's pretty good.
Yeah, they've seamlessly integrated them there.
I've seen people do these. This is something like back in the early 60s. You see these things like on 57 Chevys and these Buicks. It used to be a custom taillight people used. Mexican Spec, yeah, he likes everything stock. I kind of like this. I kind of like that. Yeah.
Hey, anybody who's here at the end of the video, you need to encourage Poke Buff Del Campo to make a thumbnail so we can put up the video that I just finished. It's sitting there waiting for your thumbnail.
Oh, I gotta
I
develop
got
a
it up.
thumbnail and get and
I got
look
it
at
up there
and put it
too
up.
late for him to make a thumbnail. It was time for him to get ready for the stream, so it's not his fault. But there's no reason we can't put the video up immediately after stream if you guys want to watch it tonight.
Okay, I'll work on it as soon as we're finished here. And Mexican Spec wants to know how you put gas in this. Gas? We don't need no stinking gas. It's a pushmobile. It's a custom car. I don't know. See, the original gas thing was behind one of the taillights, I think.
Low riders don't use no gas.
So, I don't know. Mexican Spec, why do you ask me a question I don't know the answer
Hey,
to?
Faith! Welcome in. We have been fighting like cats and dogs around here, trying to get Why did that? How did that zoom in again? Did you zoom that in?
Didn't touch anything.
Zoom it out one more click. It's too many zooms.
Well, why is it doing that?
I don't know. Your mouse is faulty.
It's not my mouse. It's that we're having trouble with one of our monitors goes blank.
No,
We've
the monitor
replugged
didn't-
and
no,
replugged
no,
and
it's
changed,
fine.
and I don't know what
It's
that
fine.
is.
Our cables are all dying.
We have a loose cable somewhere, and it kind of fixes itself. So when you're trying to fix it, you don't know if you fixed it or if it fixed itself. You know, one of those
Hey,
things.
D-Man, welcome in.
D-Man.
Our
D-Man. You know what?
What?
I used my horn the other day.
Yes, you did.
And then it was like, I'm glad I have these.
This whole place is held together with baling wire and duct tape. So at any moment, it could all just come crashing down, and it could take us months to make it all work again.
Don't say that.
This streaming setup is just...
It looks so cool, but I know it's
No.
kind of put together with stuff.
It's horrible.
Just stuff.
There's a piece of rope hanging.
Yeah, there is a piece of rope, but the rope has like a white thing on it that reflects light.
It's
And we have
horrible.
I know. And
This
then the
place
green
is just-
screen, we held that up with what? Thumbtacks or something?
It's embarrassing. We don't have
don't know.
guests in the house. Everything is so...
Oh,
But that's okay.
we can't have people in.
No, it's embarrassing. But it works. How? I don't know. Kim fixes things. Kim doesn't make things nice. Kim is not an interior decorator. Fixed does not mean restored. Fixed does not mean, I'm more like a behind the scenes kind of person.
See, Mexican Spec says shaving door handles is stupid, for lack of a better word. You know, I like them when the door handles aren't protruding, but they make something that you touch in it. You open it somehow. Maybe like it's a guy in Utah. I can't think of his name. He makes some. I kind of like flush door handles, but
Mike is here. Welcome in, Mike.
I don't like shaved, because then you got to rely on electrics or something to open it.
Oh. I mean, if that's what you want on your car, have at it.
No,
I
it's
don't
just
want it.
my preference.
Yeah, I don't want it.
But then, like,
It can look really nice, but I don't know about practical.
oh, you know who I want to see in here?
Dougster says baling wire, duct tape, silicone, WD-40, zip ties, self-tapping screws, the Lord's fastener, as Pole Barn would say. It's not fixed, but it's different. That's right. It's
Didn't
it's
they take
something.
that? Didn't they take that stuff to the moon? I think duct tape got them back. That's how they put the square filter in the round canister. Or was it a round filter in a square canister?
I don't know.
They fixed it. Kendig. Yeah, his door handles are pretty cool. Yeah, they got it back from the emergency on the way to the moon and whipped around the moon and came back and survived. Barely.
Johnny
But they did.
C says, my friend Pete. Oh, man. Pete gets on the rants, doesn't he?
What did he do? You were in there listening to him. I could hear him.
He was live the other day, and I was watching. He's mad about everything.
He's always mad about everything.
I mean, he's not really wrong, but like he goes around.
He gets wound up.
Does he ever?
He gets wound up. Senior and Sons. Agree, shaving door handles are tearing up good mechanical part.
I mean, it's changing things just for the change of being different, and
What kind
some
of
people
hearse?
like to do that.
What kind of hearse would you want? I'm guessing I don't know what I'm going to ride in, if I ever ride in a hearse. Um, I don't know. Mexican Spec's the one that likes hearses. He's had some. Never saw
I
shit.
figure somebody will just dump my body in a river somewhere, so.
Hmm. Let's not think about this.
Okay.
Kind of like you the way you are.
Most old cars sit for long times. With a dead battery, you can't get into a car. With shaved door handles, that does seem fundamentally like an error. I mean, even the new electric cars have those problems sometimes where they can't. Like, I just. I mean, the thing of it is a person who's got a classic car like this, money's not an object, so if there's a problem, it'll be somebody else's problem. They'll call their mechanic and be like, I can't get in my car because the battery is dead. And the mechanic will say, I'll be out right away. And they'll write a bill and they'll write a check. They won't write a check. Does anybody write checks anymore? They'll swipe their card and then it'll be fixed like magic, and no one will be the least bit inconvenienced. So there you go.
Car I was interested in buying recently, and the guy wanted me to write him a check, and I said, a check? I have a checking account. I've had it for over 10 years. I've never had a check for that account because I never got checks. I never had checks printed. Everything's online, you know. Do people use checks? I don't know, maybe.
Lester LeSabre says a Mack garbage truck for me. You know what? It would be kind of cool if they made a hearse out of a garbage truck.
Oh my God.
Paint it black, you know, and put the little funeral flags on it, and okay, maybe it's a little bit tad morbid. Mexican Spec says I'm not allowed to pollute the river. I wouldn't be the one throwing my body into the river. Someone else would do it. Okay. So that's on them.
Tavo's not here yet. I'm going to hold his email till he gets here so he gets to see his own stuff. Lester LeSabre's here, right? Lester LeSabre's here. I'm going to start downloading. Oh, God, there's some good ones here. Lester LeSabre sent some good ones.
Mike says he's relaxing. It's been a long couple of days. I have been my family's fix-it helper, but I love it, I guess. I enjoy being useful like that, but it can be exhausting. But it is nice when people recognize, like, oh, wow, you did so good. Look how good you paint the fence.
What?
You're a professional fence whitewasher.
Washiner?
I don't know. Dougster wants a 1920s hearse. When they were still coach built, like elaborate horse-drawn hearse from the old days, wood wheels, porcelain license plates, and a brass bulb horn. Okay, Dougster. We'll see what we can do.
Lester LeSabre sent this. I don't know what year it is. He says 49. I didn't know it was 49, 50, 51. They called that, we called them fastbacks because that's what they started calling them in 1963 when the Corvette came around. But back then they called it a sedanette. It's Cadillac sedanette.
Sedanette?
Yeah, and they had...
What does the "et" part?
I don't know. It's what they said it was. So somebody in Cadillac marketing probably came up with that name. So, but the taillights are kind of interesting because that was the beginning of the fins. 1949. Those were like little stabilizers back there. Try to make it look like a jet airplane, I think. I don't know. Doug's take me to the graveyard in a beautiful 59 Caddy hearse. 59 Cadillac's got to be one of the most gaudy, cool-looking things. I mean, that was... I don't know if it was a work of art. It was a work of overdoneness. But it's still pretty cool. Next, 1949 came to mind. I almost ended up with a 49 Coupe de Ville with my 63 hearse. It was hard to see the taillights. Oh, with a 6-volt system. Although...
Oh, they should put LED lights in so they're brighter.
So they're brighter. You know, there's a guy, I don't know if any of you watch him, Mr. Carlson's Lab. He's a guy in Canada, and he fixes old radios, and he does a lot of stuff with old radios and old electronics.
Everybody knows who Mr. Carlson's lab is.
Do they? Okay, well, I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe they do. So, Mr. Carlson's lab, he has maybe like a 51 or 52 Buick or some kind of General Motors car. 6 volts. Taillights are real dim, flasher real slow and everything. So he made an electronic flasher for it and fixed some of the wiring and made it so it's not old crappy stuff, but it's 6 volt, and those lights, and he's got incandescents in them. Those lights are bright and crisp, and they flash nicely, and they light up with the brakes nicely, and they're 6 volt. It's just everything is freshened up. But he made a flasher himself. And so I thought that was pretty interesting. And my friend out in California that has the Kaisers, Vern out there, has all the Kaisers. Vern, somebody starts giving 6 volt a hard time, and he goes, "What's wrong with 6 volt?" But you look at his cars, everything works. He reaches in on his Kaiser Darren, turns the key, and it goes, trum, like a half a turn. It starts, and it sits there and about 300 or 400 RPM because it's real smooth cam, and it just sits there and runs. And it's like, when you know what you're doing with 6 volt, you can make it work. But yeah, I know. I used to change things from 6 to 12, and a lot of it was when I was a teenager. I wanted a stereo in the car, and 6 volt positive ground does not work well with stereo, so you have to isolate the stereo or switch it to 12 positive or 12 negative ground, which I did to a 55 Ford. So
E-Fog, welcome in.
So that is a 49 Cadillac. Where is my...
The fuel pump is right on top of the engine, so it's easy to change.
Oh, what's that on? Something Dougster.
Oh, he helped a guy change the fuel pump on, I think he said a 59 Hearse of some. Oh, it's a long thing. A 1959 Superior limo.
Oh, but he'll never sell.
He'll never sell. Never. Never.
And Braden says he wants a T-Bird, like T-E-A. Is that one like you drink tea in it? T-Bird. Yes. This is a 1961 T-Bird, Thunderbird. And it's, I think those taillights, I think they were supposed to look like rockets back there. I don't know. But, yeah, 61 Thunderbird. That was a new body style that year. Thought it was pretty good.
Did you guys know that the 12 Days of Christmas song is all about birds? The whole thing. Did you know that?
Yes.
4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree.
And there's a really bad song. It's that same song, but it's different words.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah, it's yeah.
I never thought about it.
I can't sing that. I
thought about it's gifts, right? But it's birds, because golden rings, 5 golden rings.
Oh, we got commercials again already.
That's a kind of bird. It's all about birds. What a crazy song. Okay, sorry.
Your head's in the way of the 63 Cadillac. This is, all these are sent in by Lester LeSabre, by the way.
The jet.
LeSabre.
Oh, thank you, Lester LeSabre.
Lords of Leaping. Not all birds.
It's not frogs. Lords of Leaping are birds. I'm looking it up.
And then we have a 65 Buick. I remember when these came out and that taillight went almost all the way across, and I was so disappointed they put that little logo in the middle. Otherwise, that taillight would have gone all the way across. But you know what? The next year, 1966, the Charger came out. Taillight went all the way across. I thought that was so cool. Now it's kind of a normal thing, but back then that was just crazy, What are you doing?
Lords of Leaping. They're birds.
Deck halls with hot tamales.
They're birds. It's all birds.
Do they have any taillights?
He was mentioning T-birds, and that reminded me of a thing that I saw on
TEA
Marketplace on Facebook.
Yeah, Maids of Milking. That's another one. He comes, the Mexican spec comes out and melts it. Yeah, nice Buick. It's 65 Buick is pretty nice. I like the steering wheel. I'm not really a big fan of convertibles, but you can see the the dash. So the dash is pretty nice. It is a nice looking car, you know. The same body as a Chevelle, but a lot nicer car than the Chevelle.
Maids are milking his tit birds.
Oh, and we all know what this is.
That's a...
It's either a 67 or a 68 Cougar. Mexican spec, how do you tell the difference from this angle from a 67 or 68? I don't know.
Ask the owner.
Ask the owner. Look at the registration, right?
Right. Don't worry, the owner will tell you. Oh, thank you, Faith.
And that, of course.
In a pinch, I have a little bit of vibrato or whatever it is, but I'm not really that good of a singer. Maybe if I practiced more.
Okay, Braden, I'll get to him. That's not a 69. Dean, that's not a 69 that was back there. It's a 67 or 68.
See, EFOG didn't know.
See? Yeah, and the trunk lock cover could be... You know, I don't remember what mine was. Mine was a 67, and I don't remember that trunk lock cover looking like that. I bet this is a 68.
The VIN tag is different.
Yeah, the VIN tag would be different.
The date on the title is different.
Okay, so we all know what this is.
I don't know what that is. It's not a real Challenger RT, is it?
And this one...
Why does that one have headlights on the back?
It's a Duesenberg.
That's a doozyberg.
I don't know why. I don't know if they're... Don't know. But I'm gonna... That's really a little tiny picture. And I like the bigger pictures better. So I'm gonna go back into the email and see what we've got.
You think that car has a 198? I thought an RT would have like a 340 engine or something.
Oh, that's some... Yeah, where's that license plate from? Who knows where that license plate's from?
I don't know, but it says it has a 198 engine on the license plate.
I don't
Isn't that
think
what
so.
that means?
Braden sent in a lot of stuff. Braden sent in pictures of engines. Braden, why'd you send all these engines in? Don't tell it. He's sending pictures of engines. Engines and engines and engines.
I don't know. Maybe the engines have taillights.
Okay, well,
Un-American, says Mexican spec. Oh my God.
well, he sent in a couple of cars, but none of them are from the back. Braden, what you doing? I guess I'll show a couple of his engines. They're interesting.
Okay. Are you sure?
I just don't know why he did this.
That's a European license plate? Why would... How did they don't have Dodges in Europe?
They probably do.
No, they don't.
When I was in England, I remember
They're
seeing...
against the law in Europe. Because they're too cool.
remember
They have
the...
to have, like, French cars or something. French bread-shaped cars.
Doug's just thinking, English license plates are yellow. The backs are all yellow. The front plates are all white. All of them.
Sorry, Dougster, I'm going to
So
have to deduct points for that
So
incorrect assertion.
That's not English. When I was in England, there were quite a few of what they called a Dodge Magnum around here. It's a station wagon. That's on the same body as like the Chrysler 300. And but they had the Chrysler 300 nose piece on it. The whole front clip was Chrysler 300. I don't know what they call them, but I used to see them around in England quite a bit.
Mexican spec says there are so many American cars over there. They're not. They're European cars now. Europe isn't real. The world is flat.
Okay. Braden, you sent in a 40 Ford, but that's a really small picture. There's another 40 Ford, really small picture. See, it's a little tiny, no resolution, so it's hard to look at it. And then he sent in engines. Oh, what is that? That's some kind of a flathead.
That's right. Europe isn't real. If you try and cross the ocean, you fall off the edge of the earth, or you hit the iceberg wall.
It used to be. It's not this. It's not there anymore. But if you got like on Google Maps, if you went in there and you look for instructions to get from like a routing to drive from somewhere in the U.S. to somewhere in England, it would take you over to the shore, I think in New York or New Jersey, and it'd tell you to go over there and jump in the water and swim, and it told you how many miles to swim, it told you where to come out of the water, and how to walk to get a taxi, and where to go. And that was actually on Google Maps for a while.
See, Mexican Spec knows the sea monster will get you first, Kim. Yep. And if you're coming from Mexico, you'll never make it past the Bermuda Triangle. The vortex will suck you right in.
I remember seeing engines like this. This is a big deal in the 60s. Put these little things on your engine. Some people put them backwards and some people put them forwards.
I would put them in opposite sides.
Hey, and John Wilburn's here.
John! Welcome to the stream.
I'm going to go back to that flathead because that was kind of cool.
John Wilburn of the No Name Nationals.
Oh, what?
The John Wilburn, the famous one. John, did David Freiberger commit yet? I heard he was coming this year.
What is this? Have you seen UFO? Oh, Slimo's sending me pictures of UFOs. Oh my god. We're doing taillights. Instead, we got pictures of engines, fronts of cars, UFOs. That shows how important taillights are.
Mexican Spec says you don't go through the Bermuda Triangle coming from Mexico. That's right. You don't go through Bermuda Triangle. You don't. Don't even think about it.
Okay, so what is this? This is supposed to be a UFO somewhere? I don't know. Slimo sent this.
What is that? Taillight?
John Wilbert says, I'd love to see a picture of my dad's 39 Ford with a flathead V8. I guess I never will. You know what? My father, when I was a kid, he told me his first car was a 39 Ford with a flathead. And then later, when he's like in his late 80s, he started changing the story and telling me it was a 39 Mercury with a flathead. My mother always told me it was a 39 Ford as well. So I don't know if they were just saying it was Ford because it was a Ford product. But as he got older, he swore that thing was a 39 Mercury. And it was an old car when they bought it. They bought it in 1950, I think. And so, Kim, maybe you can look that up.
What's that?
1939 Ford.
I'll just take down the Lords of Leaping.
Yeah.
1939 Ford?
Yeah, we're going to do this for John Wilbur. And for me.
What color is it? Black.
Well, the one my father had was black, but I don't know. She's looking.
What about it? Two-door or four-door?
Yeah, it was his with two-door or four-door. You know, my dad's was a two-door sedan. That's a coupe. And then there's a sedan that's bigger, like that one by my shoulder. That's a four-door sedan. And that's I don't think that's a 39. I think that's a 38.
There's a convertible.
39 Ford 5-window. It's a grayish blue. Well, that's a sedan. See, the back, the top goes way back on the sedan. The coupe, the 5-window coupe is much shorter, like that blue one, right? Oh, it's probably like that one right there. So that's what his father had. I think that was the last year the windshield wipers were up on top. And it was the first year that they had juice brakes. They had hydraulic brakes.
Juice brakes? Mysterious precipitous.
Hippie Long.
Hippie Long, that sounds like a spell.
Hippie Long. We got a box here from Hippie Long.
Mysterious precipitous.
I have a question for Hippie Long. What happened? The gas cap didn't work? I sent Hippie Long gas cap.
Oh, yeah.
Not pack, cap. And he sent it back. What's going on? I went to all the trouble to send him a gas cap. So it's been to California and back. It's back in our shop. Don't know.
It had red wheels. Oh, I don't think I could get that specific with Google Images.
Oh, look at this. Dr. Go. Hope this doesn't put me on the naughty list, but I did buy myself a Christmas present.
It does.
Locking transmission dipstick from Cope Racing Transmissions. Trying to justify because
Dr. Go, that's a very expensive extravagance.
he says it's a safety item.
Oh, well, for safety. So if it's for safety, that's safety nitrous tanks. I needed to buy new.
What are you going to do? You're going to go get that?
I'm going to get the hippie long.
The box is on the table.
He didn't want our gas cap. He sent it back.
And he sent us shirts.
The shirts. Wait, I'm gonna get the shirt.
Oh, you're gonna.
I'm just gonna show some.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
This one says, "Touch a roadie for $1." I guess this is Darius Rucker. This smells a little bit like it's been sitting somewhere.
Well, that's all right. We just watched.
It smells brand new.
What size is that?
Though.
Well, he sent us like 6 shirts, I think.
He sent us like a dozen shirts. It's a lot. Too generous. Other tagless shirts. It's one size fits all.
One size fits all.
If it doesn't fit, you just...
Oh, precipitous. Wrong year on the cap. So I sent another wrong dart cap I bought. Is what... See, yeah, then he sent a chrome cap. I had no idea what that chrome cap was for. But we got one. We now have a chrome cap. You know what we need to do? Take a bunch of little filler necks and make a board, and we'll just screw caps all over. Have a decoration on the wall.
That would be great. Yeah,
Caps.
Let's do that. This one says Fallout Boy. I think that's a band, right? Is that like a kid pop band? Or is that a video game? Fallout? Isn't Fallout a video game? I don't know. Maybe it's a streamer. No, Hippie Long is a concert rodeo, so he gets...
I'm going to have to get up and excuse myself for a minute.
Not in the middle of stream.
Well, you do that.
You're supposed to take care of stuff like that during the
I'm getting cold. I got to put on something with longer sleeves. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Or I could turn the heater this direction.
I mean, I don't know how you can be cold. There's enough lights on here to heat this.
LED lights.
To heat the French fries at McDonald's.
I think I might turn the heater this direction. Yep.
Dean says safety items are like putting ketchup on Chicago hot dogs. No, I don't think that's the same thing at all. Dr. Go is doing it to keep the No Name Nationals track clean. Okay. My problem is not the dipstick popping out of the tube. It's the tube popping out of the transmission. Man, is it trouble. Those old O-rings, they just are hard to seal. I wasn't reading, and now I'm behind. You deserve it, Dr. Go. Yeah, absolutely. Treat yourself.
Okay. I just clicked the heater up in here a little bit.
I don't know what this red one is. It's Crew PM. I think it's just a generic stage crew.
Stage crew.
Fallout Boy is a band. I know. I'm being dumb intentionally. Yeah, we got swag. Rod Stewart.
What size is that one?
I
think they're all Kim sizes.
Yeah. Oh, somebody tore the tag out.
Somebody tore the tag out of it. Okay.
This one's kind of big. Look how big it is. I think you could fit in that.
I might fit in that one.
Yeah. Do you like Rod Stewart?
My shoulder's kind of big.
Can you
Locking dipsticks are smart.
Who can name a Rod Stewart song quickly?
What, China Girl? No, that's not Rod Stewart. That's somebody else.
That.
Oh, Stan. Oh, there's the... I didn't even know. I didn't even see the box in there. That was in the bottom. Oh, Senior Son's got a chapstick commercial.
Oh, okay. Mike, you get 2 points.
If you know the brand, you get points.
My lips are sealed with chapstick.
He's got to know the brand. Yeah, Maggie May. There you go. That's a Rod Stewart song.
This one is from.
No, China Girl.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what that says. I can't read it. I think it's French. Lester.
Patrick Sullivan's
Maggie
here.
May.
Oh,
Okay.
it's Patrick
Lester gets 2
KC9 CAO.
points.
Oh, Chapstick is the brand. Lip balm is generic.
This one says
Come on, Sugar, let me know.
Eric Church. I don't know who Eric Church is. I'm sorry, but that's one of the more cool looking logos. That sounds like a fun job, being a roadie.
Yeah, but you know what?
I bet it's hard work.
I bet it's a hard work.
Yeah.
Too.
But I mean,
Do you think I'm sexy? Both dart caps are for later years. The box inside is for the chrome one. The cash was for your shipping. See, I think he sent us cash to cover the shipping. You didn't have to do that.
You are too generous.
Like, what is this? Why is he sending us money and the gas cap I sent him?
This is definitely and look, this one's long.
Look at that long. That's what. See, I got a long top and then.
It's Luke
short
Bryan.
legs.
Is he a good person? I don't know. He's country. It's hard to say, but it's got a big flag on it. You know, you're not supposed to put flags on clothing. That's like I get it. It's patriotic, but like if you were ever like a scout, they teach you like proper like flag etiquette is not to put it on. You never wear a flag clothing. I don't know.
Yeah, you got your call,
there's something
call
at the
sign
bottom
there.
that we didn't.
Oh, we didn't get there because it says
There's
top secret.
Top secret.
Okay, so don't show that. It's top secret. Because see, what we opened this, we did a video up in the shop and we opened it, but I didn't go through all the shirts for the video, but I figured we'd do it here. So what'd you put in there?
I don't know. I can't read it with my contacts. So.
Okay, so we will read that.
I'll leave it in the top secret. But thank you so much.
We will read that. Can you hand me that piece of paper, please? Oh,
People
you got
wear
another one.
flags
You got another
all
one
the
in
time.
plastic? You got another one in plastic?
Top secret.
I know it's top secret. I got it down here in the top secret bin. But it's upside down, so I'm having a hard time.
Oh, it looks like a
Gearhead, you're here. Okay, Gearhead, what's going on? I hope you're okay. You left me some comments that scared me. Are you okay? What's happening, man?
Glad you made it. Yeah, we were concerned. That one's this one looks like a stagehands union.
Ah.
That's kind of neat. All right. Enough with the swag. It was fun to get. It's nice to get packages, though. Thank you. It's like Christmas presents.
What is this?
The Supreme Court did away with etiquette. Did they? Oh. Well, I was very young when I learned flag etiquette. Like we were supposed to be respectful.
Okay, there's a note here at the bottom. We gotta pay attention to this later, okay?
Okay.
And
Please
but I'm gonna put it underneath here where this is my area that I clean up when we're finished with the live, and I got it set in there. So you and I have to go over that.
Don't fear the gear. Why are we in the sky? This guy. And look at this. We got a weird
This is the
green screen anomaly.
we got an anomaly there, Kim. You gotta fix that. There you go. You fixed it. So I don't know, we've got some kind of UFO picture. I don't know why we have this UFO picture up here.
Let's go.
Good. I'm really sick in hospital. Shutting down, but I didn't want to miss you guys. Because I love you. So you're in the hospital. I'm sorry to hear. Where are you? We were like, right away. I'm saying, Kim, you got to look at this. What's going on here? And she was busy. She was trying to get ready. And so I responded to chats, your comments, and then Kim goes, well, where is he? I said, I'm not sure. North Dakota? I don't know. I don't remember. So I really don't remember where you are. Where are you? I want to know how you're doing, and you're in a
Hippie, we
hospital.
did find the
Yeah.
keychains down at the bottom. Can I show them?
Oh yeah, the keychains. That's what this note said. Yeah, what's the deal with the keychains?
Didn't I give them to you?
Yep. Yeah.
I thought maybe they were in the top secret.
That's what I thought. Top secret. So where are they? They're in a bag? I'm trying to remember now.
Gearhead, you're worrying us. I'm worried Gearhead's
Oh,
very
dream
sick.
catchers. They were dream catchers.
I was worried he's like super, super sick.
I don't know. I want to read names here, but it says top secret.
Guys, send some prayers out to Gearhead. It sounds like he's
North
really
Dakota.
ill
See,
in the hospital.
I was right. Kim says, where is he? I said, I think he's in North Dakota, but I wasn't 100%
What a place
sure.
to be for Christmas in the hospital.
Well,
sick to death. Oh man.
well, and the good thing is, he's got a computer
Olive.
there, or maybe he has his phone. I don't know what he's using. Yeah, if I'm in the hospital ever, make sure I have my laptop and a connection.
I will. I will.
I can't live without that. I am, Kim. Buff is speaking
He's very
German.
sick.
Yeah, that was Russian, Ruski.
Gearhead, tell them to give you all the best drugs.
What kind of
Make
parts
sure
do
they
you need,
make you
Kim?
comfortable.
Garrett says I'm dying. I don't like to hear that. I don't know. A girlfriend called me and she had cancer and she knew she was gonna die, and that's what she said. I didn't like that. Okay, Hippie Long says it's not top secret. Okay, so somebody named Matt Meatball, somebody also known as Meatball, sent some dream catchers and a couple of keychains. So
They're
that was
really
at
pretty.
the bottom of the note.
Somebody handmade those.
And he makes
That's
those.
so cool.
And Matt makes those. So thank you very much, Matt, or Meatball. He goes by Meatball.
Gearhead, I'm so
and
sorry.
Gearhead and No Way Out.
We're all dying, but this sounds more immediate.
It sounds soon. Yeah, that's not
Do
good.
you have family or friends or anyone here with
Who's
you?
there? Who's there with you? Anybody?
We're here with you. We're going to do our best to be entertaining for you, to bring you some comfort. Are
Okay.
we staying in the blue sky?
No, I got distracted. Oh, his sisters are there. Excellent.
Okay.
Okay. So that's huge. Kim,
Yeah, it is.
Can you fix
Wow.
that? Can you fix that?
Oh.
There.
A little bit, yeah. What kind of car is that? Is that a kit?
That's a Mercury Turnpike Cruiser. Remember the one I was telling you about had these big pods up on top of the... You might pull it up. Mercury Turnpike Cruiser, only from the front. And then you'll see, I think that's a 58. Jared says, I really love this. I think he means channel. I think. Well, I'm glad you're here. Tom Brown says, hello. Who did you say was in the hospital in North Dakota? That's Gearhead, 2 lines above you. Gearhead 6971. He's in the hospital. He's got his sisters there, and he says he's dying. And, man. Okay, see that red one right above my head? That's a production one. Yeah, see, they got these big pods up above. So maybe you can zoom that in somehow. I don't know how you can do that.
I can't really.
Okay.
No. Let me see if I can find something a little more zoomed in.
But they got these pods up there on the roof. Yeah, see those things up there? That was supposed to look cool. And then the back end looks like that other picture that was up on the screen a minute ago.
Mhm.
That one does have a roll down back window. As before, the roll down back window was backwards. They called that a breezeway.
Oh.
Oh, those lower lights. Yeah, I think those were just reflectors, but I'm not sure. Yeah, when I was a kid, I really liked these. When I was a kid, and I finally found out what the reason was, because I brought it up here one other time, that the police came to our house, and it was in 1957 or 58, and the police officer came out, and we were little kids, and he talked to us for a couple minutes, and it was, what had happened was my mother had lost her purse or something, and so her driver's license and some other things were missing, and that's why the police came out to take a report on that. My brother told me that. But what was kind of funny is the police officer there, and my brother, who would have been 3 or 4 years old at the time, he liked this cop's gun and asking all these questions about the gun. So the cop unholstered it was a revolver, popped all the rounds out of it, handed the gun to my brother and let him handle it, and then he put the rounds back in it, reholstered it. I just can't imagine that today. But anyway, I remember this cop being really friendly. Blue Grid, everything looks wrong about that car. Well, that was kind of, yeah, I don't like the bumper being extended back that far for that spare, but I guess that was a thing back then. But the front end, can you put that front end back up again? Or maybe I can download one of those pictures. I'll try it here. Just forget it, Kim. I'm going to try it. Let's see what's going on here. What did I do? I didn't do that right.
Slimo says it looks like a fold down toilet on the back. No, it's a tire. Dr. Go says, keep the faith, Gearhead. Lots of prayers coming to you and your sisters. Thank you, Dr. Go.
I'm going to try to download something so we can have a nice big picture of it.
Mexican Spec says you knew what that car was from a long distance. That's because the car covered a long distance.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying here, Kim.
Okay.
If you can keep the chat going while I'm fishing around online. I think I got it. I think I snagged the picture.
Mexican Specs mentions that the 1994 and newer VWs had fuel injection and front disc brakes. Those are advantages. I would think so. Those would be nice upgrades.
That's not a good picture. Jeez. That's a terrible picture.
Oh, is it too grainy?
It's too small. Yeah,
Okay.
It's a little tiny, no resolution picture. Okay, we're going to try it again. Man.
Wow. Gearhead, thank you for being here with us. It's hard to even believe, imagine that you're going to pass away. That's really hard. Tom Brown is asking what town and hospital you are in, if you'd like to share that information.
Okay, Kim, if you can go back to my screen. This shows the 58 Turnpike Cruiser quite well.
Can you zoom out
yeah, but
a little bit?
I don't care so much about the front end. It's the top with those pods and the little antennas sticking straight out of the top of the pods. That was supposed to be like a spaceship. It's just crazy. And you can see the back end you can see what that's all about. I like how the antenna remote. Garrett says, I'm ready to go. I think that means I'm at peace with myself. I think that's what he means. Yeah, he's been here. He's been in these chats almost every time. Been here for as long as we've been doing this, I think.
Yeah, you'll be missed. Mexican Spec wishes you safe travels. Yeah, stop into the chat and let us know what it's like on the other side if you can. Boy, that'd be a neat feature, wouldn't it?
Man, I remember of all the crazy things to think of. My mother passed away in, I guess it was year 2000. The first thought I had was, I can't even call her on a cell phone. Of all the stupid things to think of, because cell phones are still pretty new then. It was like, that was my first thought, was I'll call her on a cell phone. Nope, can't do that. It seemed like technology had it beat for a second. Mike Ken says, that thing looks like it was AI generated. Nope. Oh, Bismarck, North Dakota. Saint something. Garrett says it's not scary.
There you go. Thugster says, drive hot rods in heaven.
Well, let's see here. Leicester Sabre has more. It's another picture. There's one of my favorite cars. 66 Tornado.
Is there just a back picture of it?
Well, it was a taillight night, so yeah, I guess
that makes sense.
He sent in taillights, and I do kind of like that. I think it would have looked good if that whole thing was filled in with red light, but that's what they did, and it looked pretty good.
Well, 66, they still kept the lights pretty small.
And then Faith says, Kim and Buff, you should do a live stream about how your guys' Christmas was after Thursday. You know what we're going to do? You know what we're doing for Christmas? We're doing a live show from the shop. It's Thursday.
Because it's Thursday.
We're going to be in the shop
Yeah.
doing a live show. Now, do you have a meeting on Thursday? Or should we come in a little earlier? I don't know if your meeting even goes on Thursday.
Yeah, there'll be people there.
Okay, so it'll probably be normal time.
Same time.
Tom Brown says, Garrett, I am north of Dickinson, North Dakota. I know St. Alexis Hospital well. You're in the best of hands, which you could be, for what it is worth. Wow, a couple of people here from North Dakota. One of 4 states I've never been in, North Dakota. Lived in South Dakota for a long time, never got into North Dakota. 4 states I haven't been in are North Dakota, Maine, Vermont, and Rhode Island. I've been in every other state in the U.S. Dean Stevens, I learned from 3 years old. Happy long. Front drive sucks on Earth too. What?
Front-wheel drive is good in the snow.
Yeah, it is. And this was kind of an odd car because this was a big, giant, heavy car, and they did it something kind of strange. But what was nice is a big flat floor. You could put 3 people across that front seat and just have all the room in the world. It's pretty nice. Again, Sturgis. Yeah, Sturgis is the other end of the state. I was in Brookings, which is on the kind of the far east side of the state. We were almost in Minnesota and about 60 miles north of Sioux Falls. So if you get an idea where that is. But I was there when I was 11 and 12 years old. And for a kid from Central California to go there, it was pretty good because I fit in real well with the farming kind of community, and that I just loved it. Although as a kid, the cold weather wasn't so bad. But as an adult, dealing with digging cars out of the snow and ice every morning in Ohio was not fun. So I'm sure my father wasn't, so he probably didn't love the weather a lot. But yeah, we were there. Gearhead, I didn't want to miss. Well, you're here. Glad you're here. Really happy to have you. Oh, you put up the back of you put up.
Yeah, I like
I
to
missed
see.
that. I was looking at my pictures. I looked up and your pictures were there.
We didn't mention it sooner, but just seeing the taillights is not enough for me. I want to see what the rest of the car looks like.
I think 66 Tornado was beautiful. See that gold one right above my head with the little slits right above the headlights that opened up? In 67, they got rid of those slits. But I think the 66, the first year was good. Those bulges over the wheels, a lot of people don't like them. A lot of people like them. I think it was just pure artwork. I think the best looking cars made in the U.S. were probably the Cord 810 and 812 in 1936 and 1937, the Westchester. But I almost think this was a step better, and strangely, they're both front drive cars. But this is, as far as the artwork of auto design, I think this is it, man. Mexican Spec says, Gearhead, what is your favorite taillights from the 60s cars?
Tom Brown says the Vector W8 supercar used the Tornado transaxle, but in the back. Johnny C says there was a decent-looking 70 Duster on Marketplace and it's sold in less than a day in his area. He thinks it was a slant 6. He knew it wouldn't last because $4,000 was a good deal. Would have loved to have joined the Mopar family. $4,000 for 70 Duster can be a really good deal or a horrible deal, depending on condition. But if it's a drivable car, $4,000 seems to be about, $3,500 is about the low threshold of a drivable car. Anything less than that, you start looking at cars with no motors or no floors.
What is this? Ray is here. Hey, how you doing? I think JYD is in Bismarck, North Dakota.
Junkyard Digs?
It's who's JYD? There's a couple of JYDs. Junkyard Diggs is not who he's talking about. He's in Iowa. JYD is I don't remember. He's a no-name nationals guy. Gearhead. Hello, all. I am Gearhead's sister, Nicole. He is gone. Loves you all. Really?
Thank you, Nicole. I'm sorry for your loss. I hope we were able to provide a little bit of comfort at the end there. Oh my. There's a bunch of people here who are praying for you tonight. He'll be missed. Thank you, everyone, for being here. It's a difficult night to experience something like this happening during a live stream. And we appreciate you all being here and us being together. Drive hot rods in heaven, Gearhead. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a rough one. Well, I did not meet Gearhead at No Name Nationals. I don't think I did. Well,
We're gonna go on. We're gonna
we
continue
gotta go on.
with our show. I can understand if some people are broke up a bit. And we do so respectfully. Kind of continue. Do you have more emails with pictures and things?
Yeah, look.
Tonight we were talking about taillights on cars. But if there's anything else that you guys need to talk about, we are here.
What is this? Another cloud shot for my funds. Okay, let's see. I don't know what I want to do here. This is kind of rough.
It is.
Okay, Braden sent in 22 pictures in one email. I'm going to go through and pick out a couple of them.
Lucid to the end and surrounded by family. We should all hope to be so lucky, yes. And prepared for what's coming.
Why did that happen? Yeah, Braden sent in a lot. This time he sent in a lot of pictures of taillights. I'm going to grab some of them here. This is tough right now, man. Does anyone know Gearhead's first name? You know, I was trying to think of that earlier today.
Yeah, it's strange to have people that we know who we don't really know.
Yeah.
Faith is reminding us that she celebrates Jesus' birthday tomorrow night. Not everybody calls it Jesus' birthday, but I like me some Jesus. What's up? What do
Can you switch to my screen?
I can, yes.
Braden sent this in.
Oh.
What is that?
Mr. Edwards will do a garage burnout for Gearhead. Okay.
I'm not sure what that is. DeSoto, I think.
DeSoto?
I'm not sure. Like a, I don't know, 58 or 9 DeSoto. I'm not sure. I'm kind of lost. Who is it here? It says, Senior says 66 Cougar Taillight was my favorite. Cougar came out in 67. Although, actually, it came out in 66 as a 67 model. Yeah, and 70 Barracuda. Yeah, that was a good one too. Yeah, see that's just like my Cougar. Yeah, Kim can put up that Cougar taillight. Yeah, like that one up in the upper right.
This one?
Yeah, looks just like my. See now that has that thing over the. You can just barely see it over the lock. It says Cougar, and the other one we showed, which is a '68, had like some kind of a logo in there. So um, I think Mexican Spec was right. Is that the difference from the back? That's the only thing you could see the difference. But I had these, and my sequential lights didn't work, and there was this big bundle in there, and I unpacked it all. There's all this foam, and I got through all the foam, and there's this plastic cam and a motor, and this cam would go around. There were all these breaker points, so that sequential back then was not electronic; it was completely analog mechanical, and they would break down, and of course, mechanical thing that's that clumsy. And the little cam was plastic. It was green plastic. I remember that. You want to read Dr. Ghost?
Yeah, Dr. Go says he wanted to say that he doesn't take any of us for granted. He's grateful for every cherished moment with all of you. Cars tie us together, and the being real part is what keeps him tied to this community. Yeah, we try to be real, and cars are a common distraction, right? It's our hyperfixation, thing that we really like, right? But clearly it's more about the people than about the cars, you know. Things are nice, but it if it was just the cars, there'd be no reason for me to show up. The people are the reason that we're here. Faith asks, Kim and Buff, what do you do when your anxiety gets bad?
Yell and scream.
I have a panic attack, yeah.
Oh no.
But what do I do to help when my anxiety gets bad? I've got a big list of things.
I'm trying to find something here, and I'm kind of struggling. I'm sorry, Kim. I'm working on this.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. We're all just going to take our time and absorb what's happened, and because that's a lot to take in. It's not something that we had planned or expected, and obviously, but it's something that we all. I don't know. I guess we're going to learn how to do this kind of thing together. It's not something I ever expected to be doing during a live stream.
Can you switch over to mine?
Yeah, Blue Grit says his favorite taillights are the ones that work.
Well,
I mean, I would hope that we at least can start there.
it's just somewhere up in the chat was. You're gonna have to make it a little smaller because it's not
the grittiest picture.
Yeah,
do you want me to find another picture?
Well, I tried to find it in a hurry. You know what Ray said. You know what my favorite taillights are, so I found a picture and popped it up there. But it's not one somebody sent in. It's one I grabbed, but I thought I'd do that because he said that. Okay, what are these other ones here? We have some stuff that Dougster's putting up.
Gene says, when we're stressed, we get the dream wheel out and cut up an A body and make it better. It's not better, but it's different. It's different. Yeah. I mean, hyperfixation, focusing, having something that I like, a hobby to focus on, helps me get through times that are stressful. I mean, that's not like the only thing, but it is a thing.
We have a request.
What is the request?
Hippie Long says, can you bring up a Maverick with Caprice taillights? That's a combination I've never seen. So maybe you can find something like that.
Sure. You talk about whatever the heck this thing is on the street.
That is something Braden sent in, and I would say that is a taillight from a long time ago. Braden says, if you had to take any old car not running, that's a parts car, to make running, what would you cut up and chop up and rebuild? Oh yeah, you can, I guess, those are, okay, put it up. Yeah, 67 Caprice. I never thought about that. Yeah, Caprice taillights kind of fit into the Maverick okay, don't they?
Oh. Yeah, how'd they do that?
Cut the hole bigger and they put it in there. I never thought about doing that. That's a 67 Caprice taillight, and it looks like it belongs there.
I wouldn't have known that it was from a Chevy.
And if you look up the original Maverick, you'll see what it's supposed to look like. It looks just like a small one of those off to the side. Never really thought about that. Kim Buff, do you have Facebook and Snapchat? I do not have Snapchat. I have Facebook, but I don't use it for anything other than so I can use Marketplace. And Marketplace is how I find cars sometimes, and car parts.
Not too much though.
But that's what, like, that's where you found my. That's where you found my tires and wheels.
I do. I have a bad habit of being on Marketplace all the time, but I really can't afford to buy anything. I honestly need to liquidate some of my collection because I don't have the time or the money to maintain it all. And but like this is a terrible time of year to try and sell. Tax time will be a better time to sell.
Oh, and Buddy Carfano, Mexican Spec says, I'm so glad you're here. I was just asking about you. Are you getting better? Because he hasn't popped in early. He's always the first guy in here. He hadn't been here. And here he is. And yeah, what's going on? How are you, man? Oh, Art is looking for Chevy wheels for his G-Body Ute. I got a set of those.
Yeah, but you don't want to sell them.
No, I kind of want to use them.
Yeah. He'll find some. They're out. There's a lot of Chevy wheels out there on Marketplace. He is working on.
They won't fit on our Ute.
A paper thin budget. He says he's gonna build that car for $2,000. I don't think there's any way he can build that car and say that it didn't cost him $2,000. That's insanely cheap budget.
I mean, take an Olds Vista Cruiser, put roof on a van. Oh yeah, that's a great swap. And make an Olds 442 El Camino from that's the car. Yeah, there you go. I've always thought about that with the El Caminos, putting a Pontiac, like a GTO nose on it, because that'll bolt up. That'd be pretty cool. And if you ever seen the one that the small El Camino that Chip Foose did, and he cut the center of the wheel wells, everything forward. He pulled off and he put a 67 or 8, don't remember which year. It was a first generation Camaro that he just worked in there, and it came out really, really well. Cole's sister, 2 Gearhead, has informed us Gearhead is in the hospital and is or has passed. Yeah, that happened right here live. It's a rough night, man.
Tom Brown says he'll do a cold start in the GS for Gearhead. Try and do a burnout on this Buick Smith channel. So check that out. We'll all kind of leave comments and show support.
Yeah, that red Maverick has a stock taillight on the left, and the Chevy one's on the right. Yeah, it has a double set of stock taillights on the left side. It has the right and left taillights on the left side, and the right side has the Chevrolet. No, it's not a Bobcat taillight. Look up a Bobcat taillight only has one reverse light, right? Can you look up a Bobcat? No, what's the Mercury? Oh, what's that thing called? Not a Bobcat. A Mercury. What's the Mercury Maverick? Okay, there it is. See the to the left of that one. Yeah, there. That's a Bobcat taillight. It only has one reverse light. And that other picture you showed, where is it? That one is a back-to-back Maverick, double Maverick taillights. I think. Isn't it? Maybe not. I don't know. I can't tell now. I'm looking at it. Maybe that's just reflection off the. Maybe Mexican Spec's right. Maybe that is a Bobcat taillight. I don't know. I thought that was a back-to-back. I don't know. I can't tell. It's playing tricks on my eyes. Is it that one? Or is it? You know, it probably is. I thought that was two back-to-back, two backup lights off a Maverick, but maybe not. Maybe he's right. Mexican Spec usually is right. I had a Bobcat, but my Bobcat was a wagon. And then I made it into a strange vehicle because not only is a wagon, then I put the panels on it, make a little, like a Pinto panel van, panel cruiser van, whatever it is. Can you get the yellow line, please? And the, we're trying to kill commercials there. There, okay. But it was a Bobcat, so it's kind of weird. It was a little Bobcat van, which is something Ford never made.
Go back and look.
Oh, that's what it is. Mexican Spec says where is it? I don't know. I lost where he said it. The Pinto light has a reflector. Yeah, and it's a reflector that's showing. Go back and look at the white comet above. White comet above. Yeah, the white comet has those. I think the comet they didn't use the Bobcat taillights. Yeah, they used the taillights out of the Montego. I think that's what those.
Oh yeah, that's completely different.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if the.
Oh, Kevin Smith's
I don't know
here.
if it'll do a burnout.
Kevin Smith is here.
That car is really not a burnout car. It's got really high highway gears in it. I think it'll just sit there and growl. Yeah.
Just do what you did with your. What did you do with your dart? You put some kind of juice on the ground.
My dart will do a burnout.
You not a burnout. You did burn out because I watched you. And then when she released the brakes and took off because she was power braking it, she left the wheel chock. She ran over the wheel chock, and that was in the video. There we go. Like, what fell off the car? Nothing. She ran over the wheel chock. That was pretty funny. That's on a video out there.
It is on a short.
Oh, man.
Kevin, it has been a very
it's been a rough
difficult
night. We're trying to go on with our show because I'm sure that's what Mr. Gearhead would want us to do. And he chose to come in here.
And say goodbye.
Right at the end. Yes. Man. So we'll continue.
Why did you bring this picture?
Because Braden sent it in. Because he sent in pictures of engines on taillight night. And I mentioned that. So he sent in more pictures of taillights, and this is one of the ones he sent in, but I'll continue with his taillights. There's another one, Cadillac taillights. What'd you miss, Kevin? Yeah, it's
They'll explain it.
yeah, they'll explain it. I don't want to explain it again. There's more. See, that one says stop right up there at the top. See that? It's a stoplight.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Actually, is a stoplight.
Now
There's another early taillight.
What powered those lanterns?
You know, I don't know. They might have had
Like oil lamps?
oil lamps or something. You had to go light them. Yeah, people don't have to light their taillights anymore. My mother and father used to tell me about they'd go around and light there was a person that came out and lit the street lights when they were kids. I don't know what it's off of, but that is a picture that it was copyrighted, so I took it off. And there's like one of my favorites, 59 Cadillac. People used to put those taillights in anything that had round taillights. People had managed to use those somehow. Yeah, World of Wood Chip, you're right. Hippie Long, I have a clean 72 Maverick in the garage. Anti-establishment green, I remember that color. With white vinyl top, smells new. Yeah, lamp lighters. That's right, lamp lighters. Carbide lamp.
Would they put a carbide lamp on a... I know they used carbide lamps in the mines, but I don't know if they put them on cars.
Street lights, I think. Because my parents were talking about lamp lighters. My mother taught me about lamp lighters lighting the lamps for the street lights. Isn't that crazy? Some of the early lights were kerosene, whale oil, or what is that?
Acetylene?
Oh, that could be the word acetylene, rather butchered up, but yeah.
We forgive you, Tom.
We'll forgive you. Yeah, acetylene's kind of a weird spelling anyway, but talking about acetylene, we needed some gas the other day. Some for the MIG, that kind of welding gas. And we went and got some, but man, we went in the welding shop and I'm just walking around looking at everything. I said, man, I want one of everything. It's like, what a place. Yeah.
We had to get welding gas so that we can continue to work
welding
through the holidays.
Kim was starting to run out of gas on the on the Ute. Let's see, Mark Sylvain says one of the most expensive taillight to buy now is the 68 Charger. 68 Charger had little round lights. I think you probably mean 66 or 67. That big long one, yeah. Oh, somebody ought to 3D print those things. Their Maverick is orange. Pretty sure a 6-cylinder with auto. Johnny C. He probably said something earlier that I missed. Acetylene. There's acetylene spelled right. Lights on cars, whale oil 2 or white gas. Man, can you imagine acetylene lights
on a car?
Oh, buddy Carafano is here. Told us he'll be home soon from a heart attack. Yeah, he had some. They broke into his chest and did some work on him, and he's doing better, I think.
He said he's going home.
I had a friend. Well, he's been in here. He's a guy that comes in here sometimes. I forget what the name is he is because I know his real name. But 5 years ago, I think now, maybe it's 4 years ago, they broke into his chest, had to put up a valve in. They put a valve in from a pig, got him all back together, and he was healed. And he said it was one of those painful things he went through. And then it was 8 or 9 months later, having problems, went back, and they found a growth on the valve. And they had to go and break into his chest again, put a second valve in. And he is, oh my God. So he went through it twice, and the doctors told him that they usually last about 10 years. So he goes, oh, I got to go through this again in 10 years. And they go, nope, we can do it laparoscopically now, which means they go in through a small place and they don't have to break your chest open again. I can't believe they can do that laparoscopically. Put a heart valve in. That's amazing technology. And then what's interesting is his grandfather and his father both died very young from heart problems. Yet he is my age, and because of the medical technology, he's still going. You know, pretty good. Jesus, buddy Carafano, hang in there. Yep. Tell him not to take the good parts out.
Oh, Lester LeSabre has an interesting
Oh
anecdote
yeah,
about lights. He
I'm
says the
looking at
town
that.
I grew up in, New Jersey, in the 1960s had natural gas street lamps. There was a clock timer that switched from pilot light to bright. A guy came around and wound up the clock timer with a key.
Yeah. That's like old time stuff, all the way into the '60s.
Yeah. And you know about wood gas, right?
Kevin Smith, I had my heart attack in February 2020 on my 59th birthday, just before the pandemic. Okay, so what were you saying, Kim?
You know about wood gas.
Wood
Instead
gas.
of natural gas, they used to use wood gas to
What's that?
power street
That's the
lamps.
is that the gas they get when they are making charcoal? The gas that comes off the
Basically, yeah.
because we had to do that. I was in this. We did this in elementary school. We made charcoal and we took the gas off of it, and then we burned it in a little burner. And it was an experiment we did in probably about fourth grade or so, something like that, maybe fifth grade.
I had no idea that they could do that until I learned about it. Like, I don't know. I don't. It's science stuff. Dougster says brass era cars were mainly scrapped during World War II. So anything that has survived those scrap drives, even if crispy, rusty junk, is worth some bucks simply because of the rarity of it. Yeah, yeah. It's weird. There's like a whole turnover of the old guard. You know, those cars are too old to like drive around very much, so they're kind of in museums, but people aren't visiting museums as much. So sometimes those cars are now coming into the open market where they never would have, and there's going to need to be people to take care of them. So there's even less of them. There's even less of them.
I'm downloading pictures, by the way.
Okay.
So I think these are more from Braden. Braden sent in like a book. Oh, another. That is a stoplight. That actually is a stoplight.
Mm-hmm. Um,
Oh, Tom Brown's taken off.
okay. Good night, Tom. Thanks for being here. Um, Buddy Carfano asks you, what taillight was it that you got a $50 stuck in? I've heard you tell that story before.
90, look up, 1960 Buick.
Okay.
1960, it was yeah, that is all one body style, 1960 Buick. It happened to be a convertible. I think it was a LeSabre. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, there's a picture of it right there. Yeah, a bunch of pictures of it. It looked just like that white one there, but that's what it is right there. Yeah, I stuck a $50 in there and couldn't get it out, and his mother was really upset with us, but we managed to get it out. Yeah, we look like a bunch of idiots. Somebody remembered that in here. Who wasn't remembered that? Yeah, that right there, a $50 fits it perfectly.
Kevin, send us hover round power chair taillight pictures. Absolutely.
Who's this? Who's this? Okay, can you switch? Oh, you. Oh no, you didn't. Can you switch back to this one so I can?
No.
Okay, this is one that I don't even know what that's off of. Beacon. It's one that Braden sent in. Can you fix the? For some reason, we've got this goofy thing up there. This
Remnant?
yeah, remnant. Whatever that remnant is. Why doesn't it? Why is that there?
Because the
Yeah, well, something's wrong.
Well, the camera's moved a little bit. I was back there trying to fix that wire earlier, and it's just a little bit out of.
And here's another one.
Man,
Oh, there, you fixed it. You fixed
the
it.
grief I get for not having it perfect.
Well, I got you. See, you always have it perfect, so when it isn't quite perfect, I notice it. Buddy Garfano, no more IVs. I can use my hand again. Oh man, I was in the hospital. I was in ICU for 5 days back in whatever it was, '07, and they had IVs in both arms, and they had a clamp on my finger, which I hated because it's some kind of a thing they have clamped on your finger. One night I got sick of it and I just pulled it off. Within a minute, the nurse is right in there, right in my face. Why did you take that off? You put that back on. And she was kind of rough. And the other nurses that were on the other shifts, I said something about her, and they all called her Sergeant Nurse. So Sergeant Nurse told me I had to put that on and not to do that again. But yeah, 5 days, kind of sitting part way up with and a tube down my nose into my stomach, and another tube in my throat, and I was really wired to everything. It was not fun, and I was so happy to get all that stuff off and come home with no tubes and no IVs. Man, did that feel good. Oh man, O2 says Buffalo O2. Okay, so DC's electric motors have maximum torque at 0 revs. I've heard that. I've been told that a lot of times. Okay, I don't know what that is, but it's apparently a taillight with flat blade screws. Stop. That's a stoplight. Oh, I have to download more pictures. Okay, let's see here. Got to get back to my inbox. Oh, there's a bunch here. Bunch of stuff came in. Oh my God, this is cool.
Barrows is here. Welcome in, Barrows.
Yeah, and who knows what remember the boat tail Rivieras? A lot of chrome on them. This one, the back anyway, they de-chromed it. Look at those taillights, man. Yeah, I like that. I really like those cars. I always thought the thing to do would be make this like a 63 Corvette where it has a divider up the middle of the window. But I've never seen anybody do it, but I think it sure looked cool. That's what we got to do. Get one of these, Kim. We'll divide that window. Oh, says I take it we're doing taillights. Yeah, we're doing taillights, but we got really distracted because of, yeah, it's a rough night. What is this? Who sent this? Mark Sauvé sent this. I'm trying to wait to get. Here it is. What is this? It's some kind of an Audi. I'm gonna show this. I don't know what it is. Something Mark Sauvé sent. That is a weird taillight. Download more. Buddy Carafano sent stuff in. Buddy Carafano is usually the first person to send stuff in, but he's having a rough time. So, oh, here we go. One of my favorites. That needs a little zoom. Barrows, didn't the Riviera share the same back glass with the Vet? No, it didn't. You look up video on that. Audi fluid motion taillight. It's something else. Oh, that would be, yeah, I figured it was something weird. Oh, and Dougster just got a Culver's ad. But that's a 66 Ford Thunderbird, which I really like. See, 66 is the first year that really started the full width taillights. The Charger came out, this came out, and I was just, that was just, I thought the coolest thing that ever was. In 66, when the 66 cars came out, I was 11 years old, and I was just loving all this stuff. What you looking at, Kim? Oh, that Audi taillight. I think Kim's looking at that. Oh, and here's a taillight that a lot of people don't know this, but that's 56 Chevy, and you flip that down, and there's where you put the gas in. I remember that well. Yeah, I really like the back of the 66 Thunderbird, but the front end, I like the 64 and 5 better. So I always thought a 64 or 5 would look good with the 66 taillight assembly in it.
All right, this is from Audi, so it's obviously their copyrighted. We're not going to get claimed on it because we're just showing their stuff that they want to advertise. But
Yeah.
it's kind of neat. I don't know. I wouldn't buy a car just because of the taillights.
What happened to your monitor?
It's waiting for me to start the video.
Oh, it's a video. Okay. Oh, geez. Is that the turn signal? This just might be too distracting. I wonder if anybody would understand that's a turn signal. I don't know. Looks like car show stuff.
I mean, it seems a little bit extra fancy. Like we're gonna have lava lamps or something on the corners of our car. It's really neat, but does it belong on a car? I don't.
Vintage is here.
Okay.
Good evening.
All right, I'm gonna go back. It is very unique. We're talking about taillights, and that's about the most unique that I've ever seen. So
Mexican spec. That's a huge no for me on that taillight. Yeah. Okay, and
Hippie says Chevy. Let's put gas fumes right by the electric sparky thingy. Well, I mean, if the lights are done right, they shouldn't be sparky.
A lot of cars in the 50s were like this. The Cadillacs were like this. The Chevys were, a lot of cars were like that. So, I never heard of a fire from that, I suppose.
Dean says he would buy it just for the taillights because he is shallow.
Dougster says 59 T-Bird is so ugly it becomes cool. 58, 9, and 60 Thunderbirds are my favorites. Or one of my favorites. Although the 58 had a goofy suspension, 59 and 60, they were back to standard Ford kind of A-arms up front and leafs in the back. So I kind of like the 60 the best out of the three of them. 59 was okay too. But I don't like the suspension on the 58. Okay, so what do we got here? Kevin Smith has sent something. I'm trying to get this. I'm trying to get these things cleared. Oh, you got it zoomed way in, Kim.
Okay, why? What do we?
I don't know. I brought a picture up and it's just zoomed way in. It's a picture that Kevin Smith sent in.
Oh, it's a model because it's from Kevin. Is it an Astro?
Kevin, tell us about it. Okay, Kevin. I see the emails, but I got a bunch of them here, so I'll get to it. Maybe I'll just do it first. No, I'm taking them out of order. I got Kevin's there, the model. Oh, where'd it go? Oh, lost it. Why doesn't that go? What's the problem? Oh, there it is. That's another one with a gas cap behind it. But it's got a door that flips up. But that is really not a very high-resolution photo, but it gives you an idea.
I could look up a better photo, but I probably won't find much better.
I didn't really know about that. Man, I probably put gas in those at one time or another, but I don't remember that.
Ray says he sent 2 emails and that you should ignore the first one.
What? I only see one. I see one that says 2 on it, but I don't see...
Well,
I don't see the other one.
Well, then ignore the one and use the
So where
two.
do you send the first one that I want to see?
Don't worry about it.
Oh,
You don't want to see it?
here it is. Here it is.
Kevin says, yes, it's an Astrovan and painted airbrush tail lights and graphics. Sweet. Thank you, Kevin.
Okay, so I cannot find my little thing I need to use the cursor on. It's oh, there it is.
Slimo says we are being gaslit. I think that's a whimsical joke. Oh, is that from Ray? Whose picture is this?
Ray.
Okay. You could say yes. Ask a question.
I'm sorry, I was still reading something over here.
Oh, it looks like it's a Buick.
I'm not sure. See, in those old ones, they said stop right in the taillight.
As if people didn't realize that's what they were for.
But there, taillight's in the center.
Man, them are
A lot of the single
old
taillights
cars.
are off to the side, but that one is in the center. What the heck? Dim Bright.
Demo Bright by REO.
You know what REO stands for?
I don't know. Just
Ransom. Ransom eat holes.
Oh, it's an Oldsmobile.
Well, there was Ransom. There was Rio. It was, I think, yeah, it was a different company, actually. Oh, Barracuda's here.
Welcome in, Barracuda.
Josh Holman's here.
Kiwi is done for the night, it sounds like. Well, welcome in all of the coming from Kiwis. How was Kiwi's stream? I'll bet you it was a little more upbeat than ours, but
Ours is a rough one.
we are here as a community.
Oh, here's one. These are some good taillights. That's from Buddy Carfano. Look at that with the.
Granddad's Junk is here. Welcome in.
I thought
Thanks for
that
being
bumper.
here.
I was going to say that bumper is painted the same color as the car, but maybe it's just reflecting green. I'm not sure.
Oh no, it looks like it's painted body color.
I do like those like that.
That's just like your car.
I got a set of those taillights on the parts car.
Oh, okay. That one's not the Mercury. That one's the Ford.
And Gene Stevens says Oreo. Oreo. Okay, I got to tell a story about Oreo. For one summer, I had a little guinea pig about this big. Really cool little animal. His name was Oreo, black and white guinea pig. But what happened was my son was in, I don't know, probably third grade. He comes home with this permission slip, and he goes, it was toward the end of the school year, and he says they're letting somebody take the guinea pig home for the summer to take care of it while school is in session. And he goes, here's a permission slip. You have to sign the permission slip to be in this drawing to see who gets the guinea pig. So I signed it. He comes home. He won the guinea pig. I said, man, you won. He goes, yeah, you were the only one that signed the permission slip. Okay.
Sucker!
But, I felt like a sucker then. But, it was a pretty neat little animal. And I don't know. I kind of like that guinea pig. We had a good time.
Welcome to Josh. And Granddad's Junk, although I think I already said hello to Granddad's Junk.
And then there's a Tanner picture that I'm pulling down. Okay, I gotta take this away. And then I gotta find over here. Oh, here we go.
There's Tanner's car.
Tanner's car. And it looks like it's from a paint and refinish products sold here.
Yep.
Somebody's buying paint.
The Hoosiers look good.
Man, look at that thing.
Good.
Look at that thing.
It looks muscly
Looks
now.
more and more like a race car every time.
Yeah, I can see why you had to cut the wheel wells, man.
Yesterday was a year. Hang on. Yesterday was a year anniversary of me bringing that car home. Wow.
Well, you've done well with it.
Yeah, and Luis says 79 Ford Fairmont. Yeah, I've got one of those out there. It's a Futura. It's my parts car for my Mercury Zephyr, which is same body. see, Dougster, Ransom, Eli Oles from Lansing, Michigan. Oldsmobile were built in Lansing until the end. You know where Ransom E. Oles was born was in Geneva, Ohio. And the building he was born in is now the Napa dealer there. And it even says out front, there's a sign there about that he was born there. Yeah, but now it's a bright blue building and it's the Napa store. Interesting thing. Oh, God.
At the local O'Reilly's, getting some fresh rear wheels. Good deal.
I gotta go back to our to my email. Oh, is Tavo here yet? Tavo, where are you? I got one here from Tavo. I want to bring it
No,
in, but
I haven't seen him yet.
haven't seen Tavo yet. Okay, so that one's still there.
Keep going.
Well, I just ran out of emails.
Oh,
Kevin said, so right now we have Tanner's car, and I'll make it bigger just so that we can see it. Barrows Ransom Olds and Henry Ford had a vicious rivalry going for some time. Billy Durant was able to buy out Ransom. Kevin, one moment, please. Tavo, ¿dónde estás? You know what that means? Where are you?
yes. Mexican Spec is eating dinner, so it's Kevin's job to keep people in line. Everybody's been well behaved tonight.
Wonder what Mexican Spec's having. He always has good food.
Does anybody have any other requests of tail lights?
Well, we're coming up on 2 hours here. So I think the next thing we should do is choose what our topic is for next week. And Chip says, when I'm not chainsawing, driving big trucks, or stretching out the throttle cable, I have a fuzzy little bunny. I could see a guinea pig being cool. The guinea pig was in this aquarium. So it's a glass aquarium. That's kind of where you live. But take him out. You'd sit there and sit on the couch with him, watch TV, or he'd walk around on the floor. And then he'd come up to the couch and sit there with you. He was pretty cool. But when I come in from work, I like salads. I like to cut up vegetables. Can you take care of the yellow line, please? So I always cut up vegetables. So there's things like on celery, there's the end that you don't really want to eat, and the center of the lettuce. You don't really want to eat it. Well, all that stuff I don't want to eat, that guinea pig loved that stuff. So I'd come in and I'd go, wee, 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 because this kind of noise he'd make. He made this wee, wee, wee noise sometimes. Well, I'd walk in the door with vegetables, go wee, 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 and man, he'd go nuts because he knew, like the lettuce heart was coming and all the stuff I didn't want to eat. And man, he just loved it when I brought stuff in. Apple cores, all kinds of crap that I didn't want to eat. He loved it. And man, the next year we went out to the school for parent-teacher conferences. Of course, he was in the next grade. So after the conference was over, I stuck my head in the door of the third grade class. I said, "You still got Oreo?" "Oh, yeah." Well, I had a bunch of little carrots, these little carrots that you can buy. I had them in my pocket. I go in there, and I said, "Yeah, can I see the guinea pig?" And she looked at me kind of funny. I said, "Yeah, we had him last summer, I know." And I go, wee, 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 wee. And that animal went nuts, And she goes, "Oh, he does know you." And I go, "Yeah." And I gave him some little carrots. So he got one more treat from me at the school. Oh, man. I kind of like that animal.
They made a homemade caramel apple today. It's kind of cool.
Oh,
I haven't made one of those in a long time.
On video?
Maybe. She didn't say.
She didn't
on
say
video.
that. She didn't
Maybe
say
she
that.
just
I'm
made
asking.
one to enjoy.
I'm asking.
Kevin put up a link. I don't know what the link was for though, but you
Oops.
should definitely click it.
I didn't mean to
You
do
should
that, but I
definitely
did it.
Click it. If Kevin put up a link, that's probably okay.
So there, now we really get to see the tires.
Is it a link to Dougster? Check her out, Dougster. Oh, maybe it's a link to some kind of model stuff. Either way, you should definitely click it. Oh, Tanner's new wheels kick butt. but we've seen them now, so I'm gonna click
You're
them
gonna
on.
click onto your stuff, okay?
Yes,
Oh,
this is
your taillights.
Well, no, that's
That's
them.
not. There's your taillights.
This is what the taillights for a '66 Dodge Dart looks like. That big blue picture, and that is what's on my car. Is taillights kind of like that, and I like how in this picture they kind of don't look very even. Like the body seams don't look very good, because that's how my car is too. I don't feel so bad that the taillights don't really line up so great. Neither does the trunk. I don't know why. I guess it just wasn't that big a deal. Chrysler was like, good enough. Get it out of here.
I'm downloading more pictures. Ray sent pictures.
Ray sent another one. Okay.
Ray sent pictures.
Do we know what we're doing next week?
Oh, I asked, what do we want to do next week? What do we want to have a topic next week, or we just want to I mean, the topics are kind of fun because people follow them a little bit, but then we also look at everything else.
It'll be almost New Year's.
Yeah, it's a week between Christmas and New Year's. Next week. Okay, Kim, can you, oh, look at that. A nighttime view. The entrance to No Name Nationals. Look where we are here, Kim. Look at over there. See that whatever that shed is over there on the upper right?
Yeah, that's the timing tower.
Yeah, but the shed, that's where Dougster was, and
that's where the music
Vintage
happened.
and yeah, that's where all the music happened that night. That was pretty good.
And that's Ray's Ray's car in front of the big No Name Nationals banter.
Granddad says British cars. Ooh. I'd go on. Anybody want to second that one? British cars. I don't even know if we need a second on that one. I might like that by myself. What's this one? Oh, it's a video that Ray sent in. Oh, this is a Corvair. Wow, I didn't know what this was. I usually don't show videos, but it's real short.
It's ground wire.
It's a ground wire. But then I was looking where what I've always liked on this is it's interesting what he did with the cooling system. You can't see it very well though. He's got it in so close to here. Oh, look at how close all that is. Oh man, I want to see that radiator again. Maybe you back it up enough so we can see it. Doesn't look like it. Nope. Let's see if I can go to the beginning and see that radiator again. If I can get it there, and it's yep. See with
Lester LeSabre and Olive both got behind British cars. I guess that 3 people. That means
okay. British cars next week. We're gonna do British cars. Okay. So Ray didn't know this was a video, but it was. Okay. There's a couple things I really like about this car. They put the 3 taillights on each side, like the old Impalas had. I think that's really cool, because Corvairs only had 2 taillights on each side. So I think that looks great. And then the cooling system, I don't know if I like it or not, but I like things that are new and different. He put the cooling system back in the back. The ones I've done, V8 Corvairs, this is a V6, V8 Corvairs, I put the radiator up front, run the tubes up front like a Pantera or like a Mangusta has. But he's doing this, and I'm kind of waiting to see how it works out. It's pretty interesting. And then his next one, if I can make this go. Oh, this is also a video. Ray, you're sending us videos. I don't know why he's sending us videos, but...
He's hit the taillights.
Oh, did he? I'm going to go back then. Oh, yeah. He hit the taillights. Okay. That's pretty cool. And that's the end. Something. Let's go back to there. So, it's a still picture now. So, we're going to do British cars next week. You always write it down, right? I'm not sure that I like the radiator location either. I just thought it was interesting you did that because I've never seen anybody do that before. They've always put them up front. And for you to do that, I'm thinking, when I first saw it, I thought, oh, that's not a good idea. You put it up front. And then I'm thinking, well, wait a minute. The original Corvair cooled from back there. Maybe it is a good idea. So then I'm like, I wonder how well that works. So I'll check out the center light. The center light. The center light. What is he talking about?
I don't know. Play it again.
I'm going to play it again. I usually don't play videos, and then I'm going to play two of them.
But it's Ray, and he's given us permission.
Well, I'm having trouble. It
Okay.
won't do it. Why can't I make it play?
I don't know. Close it and reopen it.
Maybe that's what I got to do. Close it and reopen it.
Mexican Spec, if you need to take next week off, that's okay.
Okay, I'm
understand.
back to this one. Now I'm going to this one. What the heck?
It's going.
Oh, it's going. Okay. So he says, check out the middle one. Is that? Oh, it is. It's the Chevy that lights up in the center. He's got a center taillight. Oh, it didn't light up that time. Lit up the first time. Just I can't find I got something wrong there. But anyway, we got to see it. I'm going to shut it off because it's too close. So, let's see. We're almost 2 hours. I'm going to back this guy off so we can see the whole car. Okay, for those of you who weren't here, we had a rough night tonight.
Kevin asks if there was any blue dot taillights.
Oh, I didn't show any. That used to be a big thing. People put the blue dots in the middle of taillights. But Gearhead was here in the hospital having a rough time, and he passed away during our live show, and his sister came in to tell us what happened. We don't know why that happened, but I knew he was in the hospital earlier today. Invited him in. He didn't think he was going to make it. He made it. So it's a rough, kind of a rough beginning here tonight. But we went on with our show, as we should have.
And many of you stayed here and expressed your grief and condolences. And it was, I don't know. I hope everyone's okay, because that's very, very difficult.
Have somebody pass away right on during the live.
That's a new one.
I had a tough time with that one. So, I think what we're going to do is come back next week. Oh, we'll be here on Christmas night up in the shop.
Yeah.
So we'll be here on the 25th on Thursday, and then on Saturday, of course. And then we'll be back here doing British cars on Tuesday night. So,
a lot of people said they are planning to do some type of tribute videos or announcement. I don't know, something tribute wise. So be looking for that, and we'll be watching as well. I don't know what we are able to do. Some people suggested we do a burnout or something like that. I'm not sure what's appropriate exactly. We'll
Kevin says dedicating a show to Gearhead. Yeah, pretty much that's what happened.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we could have ignored it, but I don't think that would be the right way to go about it. And I think we took a lot of time to discuss it and sort of absorb what was happening. And
I'll leave this. I do usually leave. There's only a couple of lives I've taken down. I'll leave this one up. So, yeah, tough night. So,
we do have I finished editing a video today, and it is up waiting for a thumbnail. Can I put it up without the good thumbnail?
No, as soon as we're done here, I'll go in there and I'll get busy on the thumbnail. I'll put it up. Why you want to put it up before so it goes right up, and then I'll change the thumbnail.
Is it okay if we
do that? I haven't seen it, so I'll be. Everybody will be seeing it ahead of me.
Do you want to run it as a premiere?
I've never done that.
Nah, we'll just put it up. It'll be up there, guys.
Okay, I'll go put it up.
The thing is, if we put it in a premiere, the chat can be going during it.
I suppose.
We'll put it up. You guys can just watch it at your leisure.
Okay, so I'm gonna say goodnight. Rough night. Gonna say goodnight.
Thank you everyone for being here.
Take care.
we'll see you Thursday. Have a good holiday. Merry Christmas to you if that's your holiday or whatever your holiday may be. Yeah, thanks for being here. Thank you to our moderators, Mexican Spec. Thank you for being here, and Dougster and Kevin, we appreciate you.
And John Wilburn was here. Yeah.
John Wilburn stopped in. So thank you to everyone who commented and participated tonight. For all the people who sent us pictures, that's awesome. You've made it to the end. I am awarding you all an additional 3 points, not 6, 3 points. And yeah, like I said, we'll be here Christmas night in the shop. And we'll be working on, what will we be working on? We'll figure something in the shop.
Yeah, we'll be working on the
doing work.
You.
And you guys will be able to see some of the stuff that I did because a new video is coming out like right now.
Yep. Take care.
That's it.